Okay, here we go. I'm going to do this whole video in double speed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dehydrate uh, pineapple, strawberries, and bananas. If you don't have a dehydrator, you might want to think about getting one. The one that I have cost me like 30 bucks total. It was 25 bucks and then for shipping. Oh no, wait a minute. I didn't pay for shipping because I bought the slicer along with it. So anyway, it was 25 bucks. You could probably find one at Walmart or Target or one of those places. So anyway, here you go. You take a nice sweet pineapple, cut it up into about, I don't know, a third of an inch pieces. You know, that's up to you. If you want to make them big and thick, it's just going to take longer for them to dry. Uh, you know, if you cut them thinner, they take less time. All right, there goes the pineapple. The one that I have has 5 racks to it. Here comes some strawberries. I'm just cutting the strawberries in half and just put them on there anyway. It doesn't matter, upside, downside, it doesn't matter. Now, this whole thing is going to take about 12 to 14 hours. So what I do is I start it in the morning, early in the morning, and then I just put it on the counter and just leave it alone. You know, somewhere around midnight, it's done. Then what I do is I chop the pieces smaller once they're dried, and I add in some Cheerios and some Chex Mix, the cereal. You know, Chex, the rice Chex. And you could put in some almonds or cashews or macadamias. It doesn't matter. You know, pecans, whatever kind of nuts you want to put in. And then just leave it sitting, you know, it's a good to snack on instead of potato chips and that crap. Okay, there goes the bananas. It doesn't matter what shape you cut the bananas in because you're going to chop everything up at the end anyway. But like I say, if you don't have one of these things, consider getting one because, man, they're so cool. You know, you fill it up and you just forget about it. You know, I'm not going to touch this thing until midnight tonight. You know, so it's really cool. I love it. It's really a cool little thing. And there's so much you can make. I already made beef jerky, and man, that stuff was gourmet. It was really good. All right, there it goes. It goes on top of this thing. That's the motor and the fan. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go eat. See ya. Okay, hey, I'm going to show you what it looks like once it's dried. That's pineapple, strawberries, and bananas. Now listen, number one, if you're making this for your kids, don't let them see this part of it because the dried fruit doesn't look very appetizing. You know, they're probably going to say, "Ooh, that's gross." So just, you know, lock them in the bathroom while you chop it up. That's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to chop it. Okay? Now listen, it takes a little bit of muscle to chop it. The stuff is dried out. You know, it's not 100% dried. There's still a little bit of chew left in it. But it's, you know, it's fairly dried out. Okay, now I'm going to get a big bowl here somewhere. And I'm going to add some cereal. I'm doing Cheerios, 5-grain Cheerios, and Crispix. You know those little things, I forget what else they're called. Chex Mix. All right, put 2 of those in there. There goes the Chex Mix. Now look, you could put anything you want in here. You could put chocolate chips. You could put white chocolate chips. You could do any kind of nuts. You could do little pretzels. You know, you can do whatever you want, whatever you think is going to taste good. Also with the fruit, you can do peaches, apples. Yeah, there we go, Cheerios. You can do all kinds of fruit. It doesn't have to be pineapple, strawberries, and bananas. I just had that laying around in the house, and I dried it out that day. Okay, there's the Cheerios and Crispix, and then I'm going to put in a little bit of almonds. Those are the only nuts I had laying around, so that's not almonds, walnuts. That's the good thing about this. You can put anything you want, you know, whatever you think is going to taste good in it. You know, you could actually put fresh blueberries, you know, stuff like that. That's not going to get smashed when you go to reach in for it. You know, like you couldn't use raspberries. You know, raspberries would just get all smashed. But blueberries would be good. Okay, now there I am chopping it. Now look, you do need a little bit of muscle to chop this. It's kind of hard to chop, you know, but you can do it. All right, and like I said, don't let the kids see the fruit that's all dried, because it doesn't look good. Once you get it into the bowl, they can't tell the difference between the Crispix and the fruit, you know. All right, listen, as far as dried fruit goes, it doesn't get any better than this right here. I gotta go. I gotta eat.